Good morning, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, May 1st. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. Well, the bulls trying to assert some major league control here. Remember, the market came back into balance on the daily yesterday, and then we just missed an outside day up. We do have an outside week up, which right now is going to be paying again this morning. We are looking at a gap on the daily in the ES and a potential gap on both the daily and the monthly in NQ. If we open above 890, and right now we're 140 points above that, that would be a monthly gap higher. Now, monthly gaps rarely hold, and again, it's a sign of incredibly emotional trading. The good news is market trading off of earnings right now with Microsoft and Facebook going up. So that's the good news. We'll see if that continues. Volume yesterday was 93 million, just missed getting in our top 10, but again, it was end of the month. We had that tremendous price probe late. Right now, it's being firmly accepted. The gap, which ES had so much trouble filling, that SPX and SPY did, not only will potentially be filled, but you'll leave a bit of an island bottom here if they gap over the gap. So a lot happening here. They're pressing to the weekly highs that I said would be my important level, which would put the weekly higher, and they're getting close to April's high already, which could potentially put the monthly back to balance after a very, very nice looking candle to end the month. So right now things are looking good for the bulls. The question is, will they hold it? Righty, potential gap higher. Remember, they also went out with a price probe. As far as the game plan, now again, remember our overnights to start will be the monthly high and low. Last month they both held, as you can see. Look at this. NQ is right near the overnight high for the last month. The monthly lows from last month are our yearly lows. Again, that is something that will always be in the back of my mind until we get that. Just like all-time highs in the overnight don't hold, it is exceptionally rare that an overnight low for a yearly low will hold. So keep that in mind. But for now, the bulls are enjoying the benefits of coming out of that balance. The other day, going higher, coming back to balance, and now maybe shaking out some week longs to go higher. So again, a game plan. It's very early. There's still 90 minutes to go. Can you front run the overnight highs? Sure you can if you're near them, depending on where they are at that point. But again, use a very short leash on that. What I would be looking for is to get the overnight high, which would then put me in a more of a comfort level to look for longs on pullbacks. Now remember, I said the same thing yesterday when we gapped lower and we got the overnight low. And I did well on shorts in A period. But because we're dealing with such fickle, fragile traders with no loyalty, that went out the window 2 minutes into B period. Think about that. So you always have to be aware of that. As much as I would love to have the MGI just stay firmly on the side of one side, like right now this morning, we're most likely going to have value gap and indices for the bulls. You know, that would give you much more confidence on any pullbacks if they hold those things to look for longs. But unfortunately, that's not how this market trades these days. But anyway, that's early. And again, that's why you need to be in the trading room. Chart-wise, so right now, SPY is trading at 561. Last month's high is 567. So they're still $6 away from it. I'm not saying they're getting it today, but it would be much, much more beneficial and powerful if the bulls get it sooner rather than later to automatically put the monthly back to balance rather than maybe pull back and eat away at this beautiful candle, right? So the monthly is still down. Again, the weekly balance high is last month's high. So until we take that out, I'm still calling this balance. Okay, so 560, that weekly high is incredibly important. And that goes for NQ and righty also. And the daily is now going to be breaking out of balance to the upside, above possibly the 50, and then start making its way towards the 200-day moving average. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Again, if you do join any prop firm, I would recommend Traderify. I think they're firmly the best out there. Please use my link that you see on these videos every morning and afternoon. Hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate it. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.